That's the hat. Nice. Hey, we're here at All Hat 3. Where we got Matt Dickman, I'm Tim Brunel, and there's David Armano. We're being videotaped by another guy back here.
Yeah, totally self-referential.
Hilarious here.
I think the best part to South by Southwest is all these connections that we make that last throughout the year, and we all get together, we discuss the future of what's happening in social media, interactive marketing, so it's quite exciting.
We're talking about the group messaging thing, you know, and that's definitely been a nice thing from an organizational standpoint, how to find out about what's going on, stuff like that. You know, I'm really here for the kind of networking, so it's really the people that make me the most excited as opposed to any specific technology or anything like that.
Game mechanics for the influencing human behavior on a large scale was pretty exciting. That was a cool talk, and I've seen a lot about that. Obviously the check-in services is like what this show seems to be all about. The thing that's probably been most useful to me at this, and I think there's a lot of potential going forward for it, is the group texting.
Yep.
So, I mean,
have you been using that while you're
here? I've been using it nonstop this whole time.
Which one?
I've been using Beluga, which Facebook just bought, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Former Googlers started that company, so go Alumni Network.
And there's a few other ones out here that are low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's some great ones. And I think there's a lot of innovation for the space. You know, it's like, from there you can build out in a lot of interesting ways. So I think that has tremendous potential. Communicating from people like on a one-to-one basis is easy, and one to like broadcast to everyone is fairly easy, but it's that sweet spot in the middle where you just want to hit certain people very quickly and be able to get it back. That's the hard part, and I think I think group texting is one way to solve a pretty interesting problem.
You know, I think group messaging was supposed to blow up, but when there's 17 group messaging things going on, and they're all on the back end of SMS, I keep getting texts, and I'm not sure which product is hitting me up. So there's been no clear branding winner, and that's fine. There doesn't have to be. If nobody deserves it, it's kind of like my brother AJ said yesterday about freshmen in NCAA. You know, there isn't one. There isn't, you know, a Blake Griffin or, a John Wall. It doesn't have to happen every year. That doesn't need to be a breakout app. If nobody brought it, nobody gets it. And I don't think anybody really brought it. The space of group texting has diluted Twitter a little bit here at South by, I've noticed a little bit, but nothing stands out that way.
Anything interesting, though, is in here?
I think what's most interesting is how ginormous it's got. I mean, this is now officially not just a geek fest, right? I mean, this is now officially a thing. It feels all Bonnaroo-y and, you know, I don't know. I mean, next year there's going to be like, real celebrities.
Group texting. There's all these group texting apps that everybody's been talking about. From I use WhatsApp, but a big one that had a big launch party was Groupme, and I have to check it out because they had a great party and it's all the buzz. They're a really well-funded company, so I'm going to check them out.
You know, group text messaging has definitely dominated the conversation. I think one of the interesting things about group text messaging this year is that since the inherent nature of the conversation is private, there's no real way to measure which one of the platforms is winning. So I have no idea if Groupme is beating Beluga and Beluga is beating Fast Society because all the data isn't public like it has been in years past. You know, when we were looking at Koala and Foursquare, we could see just by the sheer number of tweets and check-ins who was winning. So I think group text messaging is a big buzz, but at the same time, I don't think it's dominated the space. I don't think there's that killer app this year so far. I've seen some buzz about Hashable, and my good friend Travis and his team have a company called Uber, which is doing quite well.
There it is on the T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Hashable's doing well too, so that's what I've heard about, but I don't think anything has quite dominated.
Hickey, I'm in love with Square and Uber.
You like Uber?
Oh, Uber's. I won't get around without them. Have you tried one of their Uber cabs at South by?
I have.
Is that not the most clever thing ever?
Blown up?
Yeah, I mean, the obvious winner at South by Southwest was this group texting trend. So there's a site called Groupme, which seems to be getting the most buzz, or rather service, because it's really text-based and you can have an app on your phone as well. But yeah, group texting, Groupme in particular, seems to be the real hit. People are kind of going back towards the private messaging, not necessarily wanting everything to be public.